Even I'm planning to quit away from teaching because
Completely?
Yeah, completely.
Hello my people, how are you doing? Today I'm here with one of my friends here, Augustine. Augustine has told me an interesting story that he had to leave his profession of teaching to come and start doing machinery work or agriculture work. My brother, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Your name's?
My name is Augustine Mawanda.
Augustine Mawanda.
From Jinja.
From Jinja?
Uganda.
Uganda?
Yes.
So how do you find life?
Life in Uganda here, life is not easy. Yeah, basing our gender, as a man. Because in Uganda here, the job that you go and study cannot sustain a man in Uganda. That's why for me, I decided to leave teaching and I joined this building work.
So what do you mean you were a teacher?
Yeah.
Professionally, even you have the papers?
Yeah, I have. I'm a teacher. But as I've told you before, in Uganda here, as for a man to survive, you have to do daily job or
you have to be something job. Daily earning job, like daily income.
Yeah, daily income whereby you can get some money and you run your family. But they think of teaching, okay, the profession I did, it's not bad for a teacher because they also pay, but the amount they give is very little.
It cannot manage to survive like a family or yourself.
When we are to base on that amount, or like, for example, when they are giving us like 400,000 in Uganda here, you are renting medical care and plus other things like you are running the family, food, water, electricity. So you may find that as a month when it ends, you are remaining with only 10K or even nothing, whereby you have loans. Some people, maybe you have borrowed some money from other people, so you may realize that you are earning nothing. But at least you better look for a job whereby you are earning like 20,000 per day or 15,000 per day. So you can budget for that money in a way that when you budget that money, you can realize that each day you can save like 6,000 per day.
Per day?
Yeah.
Which is not the case in teaching.
In teaching. And that money, but you save that money, but the family issue, when you have already settled out, the family issue, they have eaten, electricity you have paid, so it's better you look for daily jobs rather than this monthly thing.
So how do your parents feel when you left teaching?
Okay, I did not leave teaching as I've quit it out completely bad. I'm first looking for some capital. I set out some business where I can get money which can run my family issues, then I go back to what? To teaching. Yeah. So
what if that time passes and then it be like you are not able to also again fail to fulfill your family issues? So will you still run away from teaching?
Yeah, like okay, as I had planned before. Even I'm planning to quit away from teaching because
completely.
Yeah, completely. When I get some capital like 3 million or 5, I'll quit away from teaching because what I've realized, my aims or my goals, I'll not get what I want when I'm teaching. That's what I've realized, and I decided to quit away from teaching.
So from teaching, you had to quit and then come and start doing this.
Yeah, because like in Uganda, there is what we call these other jobs whereby we are calling them daily earning jobs. So I do not only base on this job or building, but I also have some knowledge about what mechanics, repairing phones, what computer, woofers, those things. So that's my target. So when I get some capital, I want to set out some cash shop. Then I put my instruments like what I can use to repair those phones, and I buy some of these small phones and I set out my business.
So how do you find life in Uganda as a man or as
in Uganda here,
as a husband?
As a man, to survive or to run the family, you have to work hard. But if you don't work hard, things will be terrible. Because for a man in Uganda here, when you are not in the government, or when you are not working, or when you don't have relatives who have money, or who come from rich families, you cannot really survive. Maybe when you're a farmer or when you have some big plots of land and you carry out, or maybe grazing or farming, there it can work. Because if like you graze cattle or you carry out farming like growing like maize or tomatoes, there you can get money.
So this is one of your shirts that you are putting on at school?
Yeah.
Or the school you are teaching?
The school where I was teaching. This is the staff t-shirt.
The staff t-shirt?
Yeah. So now I've used the same t-shirt to show people that we are hustlers in Uganda here. Yeah.
So my brothers, you can see I have a lot of here men. I have here people are struggling to look for life everywhere. Tadeo, how are you? You good? How was your day? The day is good.
Parents, like you can find that most of us, our parents did not go to school, so they did not study. So when they take us to study, you may realize that the son or the daughter wants to do a certain course, like doctor or lawyer, but yet the parent wants that child to do another course. So you may find that child may accept to go all basing on the parents decision, but yet in the mind or in the heart,
this person doesn't like to do such kind of things.
Like that's the thing that happened to me, whereby at first I wanted to go for nursing. After nursing, my dad told me that doesn't have money for that course. Then I told him that I want to go for engineering, and the same thing happened again. He told me that he doesn't have money for engineering. In his mind, he was having the friends who were advising him that no, let the son go for
teaching course.
Yet for me, I don't have that the morale to go for teaching. So
that's why even it is easier for you to quit education.
Yeah, so it reached the time when I decided to do what? Quit, because for me, in my mind, from childhood, I wanted daily income or daily jobs whereby I can be earning daily, even if it is 20,000 or 10,000. But this of mathematics and teaching, I don't have the matter of teaching. For me, my job was I wanted to be an engineer, but my dad told me doesn't have money for that course, and I told him that no, let me go for nursing. He told me that course is very expensive, do not money. Yet it was the same amount that he used to pay for me in teaching, the same money that he was going to pay in what? In nursing or in engineering. So it was a time when I decided, when I grew up and I finished studying, I got the papers, but you know in Uganda here, okay, you don't what? You don't annoy the parent, you go with the parent's what? Decision. So I decided to bring the papers because he was excited that I finished, but in my mind I was not what? Happy.
I know.
So that's why I decided to quit away from teaching. And I do my jobs.
The one you feel like you're comfortable with.
Yeah, whereby I can get some money which can be in my pocket when I want something. But this was waiting for the month. And in Uganda here, teachers, they do a lot of work, but they are underpaying. Whereby we don't have what we call wage salary. You may find that a teacher
minimum wage.
Yeah, minimum wage, whereby a teacher is being paid 100,000 a month. Like this.
But that is according to private schools.
No, even some.
Even government.
Government, like now in governments, in Uganda here we have this policy, whereby they are saying that you are earning 500,000 a month, but the tax that they cut on that amount, you may realize that that person is earning the money which is left after removing the tax and other stuffs. That person remains with 300,000. Whereby the people may think that you are earning 500,000, yet in the actual sense,
you're earning
the
less.
money you get from the bank is 300 what? Thousand. Now 300,000. When we have to divide that money, basing on the family issues or family duties, like rent, someone maybe the child is sick, the wife, like the electricity, water, food, you may realize that you are left with nothing.
So that's why you decided to do hard work.
Yeah, that's why.
And because you left the white collar jobs.
You have to get money which can sustain the family. You have to do hard jobs. Because after working, they pay you. But instead of waiting for the month, those things they don't work in Uganda. That's why I told you before that now we are hustlers. You have to look for what you can make us to sustain.
To survive.
To survive.
So you left your family and then you came this side.
Yeah.
To look for what they should eat.
Yeah.
So guys, this is the kind of life that most youth pass through in Africa. They need to survive and they need money. So these are some of the youth who at least are managing to work. Besides those who don't want to work. You know, there are those who deliberately don't want to work.